If you're confused about DWA, UBC, or the roadmap, or one of those Master Resell Rights program, this is going to give you complete clarity. And I'm going to give you 3 steps that you can implement today. The reason I'm doing this is because I get hundreds and hundreds of messages, people confused, they're not sure how to go forward, they're not sure how to build their business for the long term, okay? So I'm doing this for 3 reasons, okay? The first one is, again, I see people are confused, overwhelmed, frustrated, and I just wanna bring clarity, okay? And the second thing is I see people, they're leading with the actual product. When you do that, your views are gonna go down, you're not leading with value, you're not really building your business for the long term. So I'm really going to touch on that in this video. Okay. Now, the goal of this entire training is to show you how to build a long-term sustainable business. Okay. Now, my intention for this training is not to deter you from what you're already doing. If you like Digital Wealth Academy, if you like the Roadmap to Riches, Legendary Marketer, UBC, the Ultimate Branding Course, I'm not trying to deter you to promote something else. So I want you to let your guard down. I just want you to understand the reason I'm doing this is because there's a lot of confusion and I'm going to bring a lot of clarity. Okay. That being said, there's 3 steps that I'm going to go over today, and we're going to actually build them out on this call. And then again, I'm going to give you all the documentation. That way you can have it at the end of this. Okay. So there's 3 steps that we're going to go over today. The first one, you got to know who you're serving, and we got to create an A to B map for them. Number 2, you need to create a signature lead magnet. And number 3, you got to create an automated system that allows you to have multiple streams of income based on your A to B map. If you have no idea what that means, that's okay, because I'm going to dive deep into that. Okay. Now let's go back to what we're talking about, right? What's the main issue with UBC, DWA, the roadmap? Like, why am I doing this training? Because a lot of people are leading with the product. Like, I see it on Instagram every single day, and it bothers me because I don't know who's teaching this stuff, right? So it's like you're leading with the product, and when you lead with the product, you're not serving your audience and you're not able to build the most important thing in your business, which we'll talk about. So that's the first shift I want you to completely change. Okay. So that being said, let me give you the 10,000 foot overview of this whole system. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this graphic here. This is how I see most people selling DWA, the roadmap, UBC, any product. Okay. I see people, they are, they're creating Instagram videos and they're trying to just get them to, go to their stand store to buy a product and you make money. Okay. That's how I see a lot of people doing it. Okay. And this will make you money. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, this is not going to build a sustainable business. Okay. And I learned this the hard way. Trust me, I've done all these mistakes. Okay. This is what I see most people doing. They're creating Instagram videos. They're like, hey guys, look at these really cool modules with DWA, UBC. It's going to teach you so much. Trust me, your audience hates that. Okay. The next thing is okay, this is what a more experienced marketer, more experienced person would do. Okay. So typically this first one here, you're probably sending to a stand store, which I hate that method, by the way. And I'll explain why in just a little bit, but kind of more experience. Okay. This is what probably most people that have been in this game for a little bit longer are doing. They're sending traffic, on Instagram to a landing page to collect an email. Okay. That's good. You should be doing that. But then they're just sending emails to buy that one product. Okay. That's going to build a better business. But what I want to show you is the way to build a business that's going to last you for a long, long time. Okay. This is what I teach right here. It looks complicated, but it's not. So this is how an expert is going to build their digital marketing business. Essentially what you're doing here. Okay. You'll notice that, let's just say your main core offer is one of these, right? UBC, DWA, the roadmap. Instead of leading with the product, what you want to be doing now is you want to be leading with a lead magnet, okay? Something for free. The reason you do that is because 1, you're leading with value. 2, you're already standing out from every other person selling the exact same thing. You see everyone selling the exact same thing, you need to be different, okay? What you want to do here is you want to lead with a lead magnet, because the most important part of your business, I don't care if you're selling any of these products, if you're selling an affiliate marketing product, if you're selling a brick and mortar product, like a local business, okay? It doesn't matter what type of business you are creating. The whole goal is to kind of build out this system, and I'm going to show you in just a second. But that being said, type in down below, what's the most important part of your online business? That's right, email lists. But most people are not building the email list the correct way. And that's where I'm going to lead into this. Okay. What I see a lot of people doing is they're building their email list, but they're leading with the product. What you want to do is you want to lead with the lead magnet. Okay. This is the big aha that I want you guys to understand. We're going to build this all out today. I'm going to show you how to map it all out. Okay. So you'll notice here, the lead magnet is the thing that gets into your email list. Okay. Typically it's like, okay, now I can have offer number 1 and offer number 2 and offer number 3 and offer number 4 and so on, right? And that's the goal here. Now this allows you to make both high ticket commissions, low ticket commissions, monthly recurring commissions, and it helps you to build your brand. But that's the goal. Now, if you go to my Instagram here, you'll notice I don't talk about my product. I don't talk about what I sell. I talk about how I can help you get a result. So if you look at this, if you click on my link here, you'll notice I have this free course that I give my students. This is a lead magnet. What's the whole goal? Well, the whole goal of this is to get an email. I don't mention any product here at all. I talk about the dream outcome. Hey, I'm going to show you how to leave your job. I'm going to show you how to create monthly income. I'm going to show you how to build a life of time, location, and financial freedom. I'm going to show you how to create passive income streams. That's all I say. And all I'm doing here is I'm building an email list, okay? And this is going to completely change the way you market, the way you create content, because now you're leading with value. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you how you can copy my exact same system that you see here today with the email list. I'm going to show you how to copy my exact white label course as your own. But I want you to understand the principle first, okay? This is really important to understand. So when you lead with the lead magnet, it becomes very easy to sell what you're trying to sell. Okay. And it's not even selling, because at this point, someone's in pain and they're just trying to get a result. Now, I want to give you a cool example. Okay. This is another example here. Why a lot of you guys are on this training because of this. What did I do here? I know there was a pain in the market. I saw people were confused. So I created this free training that you guys are on here today. But what did I do? I got your email, and you're okay to give it to me because you have a pain point. And for me in my business, my goal is to always create multiple lead magnets to get people into my business. Okay. Now, you don't have to create multiple right away. Have one signature lead magnet, and we'll talk about that. But what I'm saying here is you're on this training because I spoke a pain point, right? I literally came over here and I said, are you confused about, how to promote this, blah, 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 right? Like, I know that was a pain point, and I use that as a lead magnet. You're on my email list. That's why you're here today. I'm practicing what I preach. So that being said, let's go into the 3 steps here. Okay. So there's 3 steps to creating a crystal clear game plan for your business. And we're going to create that today. Okay. The first one here is you need to know who you're serving and create an A to B map for them. Okay. Now this stuff sounds kind of boring, right? It's like, oh, it's not going to make me the money, but this right here is what made me so much more money than other people. And it helped me last in this business for over, almost 5 years. So what does that mean? Who are you serving and how to create an A to B map for them? Okay. So we're going to create an A to B map, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But did you catch that first part? I said, know who you're serving, because this business is not just about transactional. We're not just trying to make money from someone. That's what amateurs do. I want you to become an expert marketer. I want you to become an expert problem solver. Okay. So that being said, you've been called to serve someone. You've been called by God. You've been called by your pain of not wanting to work your job. So that being said, you got to know who you're serving. God called you to serve one particular person. It could be someone like you, but when you think about it that way, it changes the game, because it's like, oh, I'm actually trying to help someone, not just trying to make money from them. Okay. And this kind of changes your whole perspective on this whole digital marketing game. That's why I have this shirt called the freedom. I believe I'm called to help you achieve freedom, and not just the freedom like the greed, the money, and all that stuff. And I love all that stuff. I have all those nice things. If you know who you're serving, now it can create an A to B map. Okay, so let me go into that now. And I really just wanted you guys to understand this, because this is such a game changer. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna get this. I'm gonna show you how you can get this document at the end of this training. But that's the first thing, right? Know who you're serving and how you can help them achieve their dream outcome. So let's go do that. Let's go build this out. Okay. This is step number 1, is we got to create an A to B map. So I'm going to go back up here on here, and I'm going to show you how this works. Okay. And this is going to help you not promote the product. Okay. So this is going to be such a game changer, I hope. Okay. If you know who you're serving, now we can create this A to B map. if I'm here to serve people to get them to financial freedom, I know their huge pain point, but I want to get them to a dream outcome. Basically, that's all you have to know. Okay, so essentially, if you're helping people in the wealth niche, which most of you are here, someone that hates their job and tons of debt, wants time freedom, wants to spend more time with their family, that's their huge pain point. We want to get them to point B, which is, we want to help them be able to quit their job, make enough money passively to, get their time back, pay off debts, be able to give back to their church, more give back to charity, buy their parents a home. That's the dream outcome. That's what you want to talk about in your content. This right here is what's going to get you so much more traction. Once you know this, once you kind of figure out your A to B map, we can start creating the A to B map. So here's an example of my A to B map. I know someone's at point A. I need to get them to point B, which is their dream outcome, right? So what do you need? You need certain products and services and tools to be able to get you to that dream outcome. Here's an example of mine, okay? I have my Freedom Accelerator coaching program. I have my funnel builder that I personally have. I have an autoresponder, domain. It could be like a GoDaddy. You're going to need an AI tool. You're going to need maybe a content scheduler. I teach YouTube. So, I'm going to show you how to use YouTube, whatever. These are the things that you're going to need. And what happens here is now you're actually creating multiple products, right? You can now become an affiliate for all of these products here. That being said, you got to start creating this A to B map for yourself. Okay, so this one could be DWA, right? UBC. This is the main core product that you want to help people with. But then they're also going to need, right, a funnel builder. They're going to need an autoresponder. They're going to need a domain. Mine goes like to 20, 30 different products. Okay. And then here's another example of like the health niche, just so it makes more sense. Okay. So if someone's unhealthy and you want to get them to healthy and have more energy and all that stuff, they're going to need like a fitness course. They're going to need supplements. They're going to need a meal prep service. These are things that they actually need to get the dream outcome. But you, as the digital marketer, you are giving them those things. That way they can see success. So that's the first thing, right? We need to know who we're serving and create an A to B map for them. That's what we've done. Okay. The next thing now is once we know that, we need to create or have a signature lead magnet. Okay. I'm going to let you use mine at the end of this training. I'll explain how that works, but you should have a signature lead magnet. For me, this is kind of my signature. I'm leading with a 100% free course. So right away, I'm leading with so much value, right? People are selling, they're leading with a $500 course. I'm leading with the free course. I'm showing them what I can give them first before I say, hey, take $500. So that being said, you need to have some sort of lead magnet. For me, it's a free course. It can be a cheat sheet, could be a free training. This is a lead magnet. Now I've created this training, this is a live training, but later on, I may just create this as a lead magnet for people struggling with DWA, right? I got so many people on my email list from this lead magnet. And because you want to be here, you're not here because I forced you to, you're here because you have a certain pain point and I brought you in to help you and serve you. Whether you buy a product from me or not, that's irrelevant. I'm still serving you and I hope I am. And that's the goal, right? That's the next thing, right? You want to have a signature lead magnet, it should be a fast action freebie that's building trust with your audience. This right here, I'm hoping it's a fast track freebie to help you jumpstart your business with Master Resell Rights, DWA, Roadmap, UBC. I'm hoping that is. And that's why I created this. This is the staple of your marketing. You will lead with this rather than the product. I don't know how many times I have to say it. So many people are leading with the product. Don't do that. Okay. That's what amateurs do. After you watch this, you're not going to be an amateur. You're going to have a lot more experience. Okay. So that being said, that changes your whole marketing, right? You got to change the way you're doing things. But that's okay. I'm here to help. So number 2 is having a signature lead magnet. And then number three is to create an automated system that allows you to have multiple streams of income based on your A to B map. So this allows you to make more, but at the same time helping your target audience. This allows you to make high ticket money, low ticket money, and monthly reoccurring revenue. One thing I want to say is if you're doing just like something like DWA or the roadmap, you don't really know how much you're making the next week or the next month. You may be hot one month and then one month it might be low. You don't want to live that way. And I lived this way for a long time until I learned this method. You want to have everything. The high ticket and the low ticket is great, but my favorite is the monthly reoccurring revenue on the back end, the software stuff. You get people to get a software and they're paying every single month because they may need it, right? That allows you predictability. And if you do get a high ticket sale, that's just a bonus, right? So like I make a lot more on my high ticket stuff, but my favorite income is always monthly reoccurring because it's there every single month. Remember, it's based on this map that we're creating. Not everything is monthly reoccurring. I mean, this is monthly reoccurring, a content scheduler, AI tool, autoresponder. This is all monthly reoccurring. So you typically will get more predictable income with these types of products. This is more of like a high ticket, right? So that being said, you need to create an automated system that allows you to have multiple streams of income based on your A to B map. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back to what we originally talked about, and this is right here. So this is it. This is what you want to build. So again, I'm not trying to deter you from what you're already doing. Just add in a few simple things, right? So what I'm saying is, if this is still your main core offer and you believe in that, that's cool. I'm not going to deter you from that, but change up the way you do things just a little bit. Add a lead magnet. Add multiple offers depending on your A to B map, right? Offer number 2, offer number 3, offer number 4. And that's the goal. That's the game, guys. The next question I get is like, okay, well, if I'm promoting all these products, well, people are going to stop opening my emails. I'm promoting product. True. And that's why you want to do this, okay? The first email you'll typically send out just makes sense, right? If someone's opting in to your lead magnet, the first email should be like, hey, here's your free thing, right? Here's your free course. So that's what this is. When someone enters their email here on page number 1, the first email is the welcome email. It's like, hey, here's your free course. Here's your free cheat sheet, whatever it is, right? That's kind of just how we start. You know, the second email is your offer number 1. And then this is kind of the sequence that I recommend. So you want to have, you know, your offer. This is where you make money. But then you have another email, just kind of value, right? This is your story. This is how you can help someone, right? This is what my more advanced students are doing, but this is when you want to have like you still want to go to offer number 1, but this is going to be like a YouTube review. Now, it doesn't have to be a YouTube review. It can be like an Instagram video, but all this is doing is it's helping people build more trust with you. Okay. So, you know, let's just say I have an email that goes to, you know, DWA as an example, right? Let's just say DWA. And then 2 days later, I'll have another email saying, hey, by the way, I'm going to show you how DWA works on this YouTube video. So if we go to my channel, go to my videos, check this out. I have a video talking about DWA, right? So that's all I'm doing. And I'm sending an email, right? I'm sending an email that sends people here. You know, people are spending time with me on YouTube, right? So that's how you do that. And then next we send like a value email, something with no link, just like, hey, this is pure value. And then it kind of starts the cycle again. Okay, here's product number 2. Here's a review on product number 2. Here's another value email. That's kind of the framework that we've built. Okay, that's it. It's simple, but you got to put it together, right? You got to go create it. But what I want to show you, right, is I want you to like learn how to build this system out. But what I've built that's really cool is I've built this really cool software that literally allows you to do this in just a few minutes. Essentially, this system right here, this exact same thing you see here, I'm gonna show you how you can tap into this in just a minute or 2. So I'm gonna take just a few minutes and kind of show you how the software works. This is gonna be real quick, guys. So I've created this really cool software here. Essentially, what it allows you to do, okay, so all you have to do, basically sign up for the software. You go and add your affiliate links, you know, to all these different programs that you see here, you know, System.io, you know, Legendary Marketer, Wealth Warriors, Get Response. So I've pretty much built the A to B map for you. And then what I've done is once you add your links here, which is really cool, we have this automated email sequence that's already going out for literally 300 and some days. So what's cool is we've actually already put in emails to the YouTube videos, as you see here. So here's an example that I'll show you, right? So if I go down, this is an email from my dad. My dad's using this software, and as you can see, here's an email. This is what we're doing here. So basically it's gonna be this email here. So it's like it's an email that goes to a YouTube video. That's an example here. This is my dad. And he's like, hey, I wanna invite you to watch this YouTube video. And what happens is when people click on his, well, the way we've done it is we allow you to leverage our YouTube videos as your own. So this is like, hey, we're providing value, but here's the cool thing, right? When people click on this link here, what happens is it goes automatically to my dad's affiliate link, okay? And we've done this for literally multiple products. Like this whole system is literally like what you see here, basically on steroids, okay? So it's pretty cool. So what you get as well is you also get this done for you funnel. So like your photos automatically added, your name's automatically added. As you can see here, that's exactly what, you know, Becca Duncan did. She's able to use this free course as your own. But again, within the free course, if I go and click on this button here to join this challenge, you'll see at the top here, it's going to her affiliate link. And the way it works is super simple, at least for you. All you have to do is just add your affiliate links for all these products here, and that's it. The system is done. Okay. Now, if you're using DWA, if you're doing all that, you can very easily tap into the system. Basically, what you can do if you wanted to is you can use this lead magnet, right? Like, for example, you can use this lead magnet, give this out for free. And then once you get people on your email list, you know, your first email can be DWA, right? Or whatever it is, DWA, UBC, whatever. Okay. But the cool thing is now you're not leading with these products. You're leading with a free course. Instead of just talking about, you know, the product, you'll be like, hey guys, I want to help you achieve freedom. I want to help you be able to go to a restaurant and be able to pay for your mom and dad, for your friends, right? Take 20 friends out. Do you want to be able to pay for that entire bill and just help your friends and family out? Well, I want to show you how you can achieve that freedom. And I have this free 7-part course that's going to show you how to do that. Message me, free course, or comment down, whatever, right? That's how you do it. And again, you don't have to use this lead magnet. We just created this so it's easier for people. Okay. Question, and we'll do some Q&A in just a second. We'll do this one for now though. Can the done for you lead magnet be customized to your brand, my videos, my offers? Absolutely, man. And I do this for a very specific reason, right? So I've went ahead and I've created this, basically this type of system for like a beginner to just tap into it. But if you're a little bit more like advanced and you know how it works, you can absolutely just go and change things up, right? You can change this lead magnet as your own. You can change the emails on the back end. But, you know, as a complete beginner, you can just tap into this like that, okay? Because we've created that for people. Will you no longer need a paid email system, or does yours do that? Yeah, so as far as the software goes, that's actually one cool thing that we do is we do everything. So for example, you know, we have an email automation system. We have unlimited funnels. You can create courses. You can create like a school community. You can do that in our program as well. And if we go to memberships, you can see you can have courses, you could have communities, kind of like how school has it. It'll do like ManyChat. So everyone who messaged me the word MRR, it's all automated. So like since you messaged me, yeah, see, so everyone who messaged me the word MRR is getting these automated messages. And I do that all through my own software, which is pretty cool. Will UBC added to the Funnel Freedom links to be promoted, or is that really not to promote courses like that? Great question. So what we are creating, Phil, is we're actually creating a UBC done for you funnel. So you'll be able to go to the templates and be able to just use that to promote it within our software. I'm not going to be putting it in like these links. So for example, remember I showed you this right here where you can put like all your affiliate links. And the only reason why is because with UBC, DWA, you have to buy those programs. So I wouldn't want someone to go in here and then they're like, oh, I want to promote this, but now I got to buy it, right? So I don't want to do that. My goal is just to help you do what you're already doing, but not kind of add to this, if that makes sense. All these programs here are free to promote, guys. You don't have to go and buy them. Okay. Question to clarify. You don't mention your products in your signature lead magnet, correct? It's purely only to capture emails. Yes, your goal is to capture emails, but you also want to provide value, right? You don't want to lead with some crappy lead magnet. Everyone is here today because I led with a lead magnet where you're having a big pain point. And I spoke to that and I got you to put an email, phone number, and you're here today, right? So with my signature lead magnet, this right here, this is a really cool thing, right? Everyone's selling a $500 course. Shoot, I'm going to give you a free course. You'll notice here, I never mention my product, but I do say how anyone can start the #1 business from home using this unfair software that clones a 7-figure business in seconds. That's kind of like a cool hook, right? Obviously, anyone who gets the software and the challenge is able to use this as your own, right? Just like kind of how Becca's doing here, and hundreds or thousands of people as well are kind of utilizing this same strategy. How much of your income comes from email marketing versus reels and stories? Wow, I would say 95%, right? So if it's funny, if you look at my reels, I don't get that many views, guys. Like here's the crazy thing, right? Like this video here talking about this live training, all I did was I touched on a really big pain point. Only 3,000 views for this one, but look at all the people that are here. You know what I'm saying? This one got 151 comments. as you can see here. So, and this one got 2,000 views and got 100 comments. Why? Because I'm speaking to a audience in pain and I'm here to help. And that's why I did that. Carly says, do I need the 72-hour challenge when I get the free training with, I want to say Becca's bundle? Well, I would 100% go through the challenge just so you can learn the way I teach things, right? I've helped Becca like create like a cool bonus for DWA and stuff like that. I don't promote any of those, but I still want you to learn what I'm teaching, right? So I would absolutely go through the challenge so that way you understand like completely how this works. Great question. So I can cancel my GoDaddy. So you still need GoDaddy because your GoDaddy is just where your domain's hosted, but you can cancel things like ManyChat, Aweber, ClickFunnels, System.io, any content scheduler. You can cancel School. So that's the cool thing about that as well. When will the UBC funnel be added inside Funnel Freedom and will be linked to the link tree? So you can actually already do the link tree. You just go to the templates and it's already there. The UBC funnel actually is going to be created by my friend Tim Hewitt, awesome marketer. So he's actually going to be adding it in there. So hopefully by the end of today. I've purchased Freedom Accelerator. Okay, cool. So she actually went all in with my system. So Freedom Accelerator is the coaching program. This is where we give you 2 coaching calls a week. Funnel Freedom is the software itself. So those are 2 separate things. Okay, Ivy? Does Funnel Freedom replace all softwares? Yes. Yes. Do you offer training with your software to customize? Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of training, guys. We have so much support on that. It's just insane. So absolutely. Where do you capture emails then? Well, that'd be your lead magnet, right? So again, if I show you my lead magnet, that's going to be this right here. Okay. So if people click on here, I grab an email, right? Same thing with Becca's. Yeah. See, so it's all there. Very cool. Is there a roadmap to set up the automated email sequences manually into our pre-existing email list? Yeah, I mean, we absolutely have like things to help you do whatever you need to do. Like we have so much training in there, man. So if you already have a pre-existing email list, you can literally tap into this system if you wanted to, or kind of create your own on the back end. So if we already have Funnel Freedom, will it be added there? Do we have to do anything? What do we do to get UBC in there? Great question. So if you already have Funnel Freedom, once we add it in there, just kind of keep an eye on this. But if you go to the funnel, so if you go to sites and then under funnels, if you go to new funnel, and then you're going to go to from templates. Okay. Like we haven't added UBC yet, but we have, like I said, if you go here, you have the Digital Wealth Academy one. We'll be adding the UBC funnel and possibly a roadmap funnel as well. Again, I don't promote any of these guys. So like I'm just doing this for you guys. You know, I want to help you guys with all that stuff. Okay. So that's where you would find it, Sonia, if you already have Funnel Freedom. Do you have an AI feature? Absolutely. Yeah. You can actually go write emails. We have a completely AI like email writer. That's all there. Great questions. Freedom Accelerator one-time fee for life. Yes. One-time fee. For now, you get 2 coaching calls every week for life. We're going to probably make that shorter, but if you're grandfathered in, you know, you'll be good to go on that. We do offer a payment plan for Funnel Freedom and Freedom Accelerator. So the payment plan for Freedom Accelerator is $747, 3 payments, and then Freedom Accelerator or Funnel Freedom is $97 a month. Okay. If you're doing the done for you have to get the full pay and the $970. Okay. How do you personally respond to so many? Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I just love what I do. It's, I try my best. It's not like I get to all of them, but especially now when people are talking like from this training, like I know like, okay, I need to help you guys. So that's the goal. UBC funnel will be added inside Funnel Freedom. Should be. Let me see if my guy messaged me. He said it would be done today. He said, this is what he said here. He said, I finished the funnel for UBC and Funnel Freedom. I just need to go and add the instructions. Cool. I'll do that test this morning and let you know when it's finished. So he said it would be done this morning. This was 6 hours ago. So we will see. Once you purchase, you have to be committed to creating content. Absolutely. But again, if you're creating your content in a way with value, right? We're leading with a free lead magnet. It changes the way you create content. And that's what I want you to realize. Just to be clear, Funnel Freedom can replace StanStore. Absolutely. I wouldn't even use StanStore because it's just not the proper way to build like a sales system, an automated system. But yeah, if you still want the StanStore, we have a version of it. Okay. So we can do that for sure. So can we add our other MRR products as an upsell? Yeah. I mean, you could do whatever you want. Our system allows you to add upsells, downsells, cross sales, do whatever you want. Have fun with it. If you were coming in from new with no budget list, what would you do personally? How would you start? Yeah, man, I started with negative 1,200 in the bank. So it's like, I usually have that screenshot to kind of always show. Anyways, yeah, I started negative 1,200 in the bank, man. And it was tough, man. I mean, the thing was like, I had to learn the skills that were I had to just get better over time. So like creating content, building lead magnets, and really just copywriting. Copywriting is like probably the most important thing out of all of this, meaning speaking to your audience in a way that gets them from pain to draw closer to you so that you can get them closer to pleasure. What does that mean? right? I made this live training because I saw the pain of people struggling, confused with DWA, UBC, and I spoke to that. I got you in my lead magnet to this live training because of that pain you were witnessing. So part of that is just being aware of what's going on in the market and creating lead magnets based on that. So if I were starting from you, man, you just need to focus on one thing, building the email list, okay? You don't have to worry about making sales. Yes, obviously you want sales, but the whole goal is lead with value, build the email list. And the cool thing is you can just create content to build the email list. And that's what you need to focus on. And that's what I did my first 6 months. I didn't get a sale at all for my first 6 months of starting this business. Video after video after video, no sales for the first 6 months. So if you have no budget, no email list, that's okay. I started the exact same way. I had literally no budget because I had negative $1,200 in the bank. Okay. So great question, man. Copywriting administrator, do you teach that? So yeah, I mean, I teach you basically there's 5 levels of creating content. And I really dive deep into, hey, this is level 1 type content, level 2, this is educational content. This is story type content, right? This is educational. This is side hustle type content. So every type of content is going to reach a different audience depending on where they're at in the funnel. I call it the content funnel. But yeah, we do a lot of that for sure. Do you think the 70-hour challenge as my main offer would convert? I mean, our 70-hour challenge is amazing. As an affiliate, like if you are promoting, I mean, we've paid out almost $3 million to our affiliates. This training wasn't like to get you to promote it, but if you are wanting to promote, we have an amazing affiliate program as well. So yeah. All right, guys. I hope this was valuable. I hope this gave you some clarity. I hope this gives you permission to like just go all in with what you're doing, because a lot of people that are doing like the Master Resell Rights, they're just like they're just doing what they're told, but they're not understanding why they're doing it, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing that. And I know because I've helped over almost 60,000 people. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure to enter the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you soon. God bless.